All right, so I don't know about you, but I like to work smarter and not harder. And this time I got the saying right. I think it's important that you know some things in Google Forms that helps you so that you can administer quizzes and tests pretty quickly for your assessments. So one of the things that I want to make sure you're aware of is that you can have predictive answers when you are creating a form. So if your question is something that Google will probably know, apparently when I did what is the capital of Washington State, it didn't like that. But like, we can go try this, but it'll give you predictive answers and give you options that are wrong. So you can have it then come in and help you create those forms. So you can see like it's giving you other options. So you can, have the students be able to pick from a list of them instead of you having to come up with all of them. You can create a template question if you're having the same type of question over and over again by creating it once and then duplicating it over and over again. I think this is a really smart thing to do. You can make sure that it's required. So click the required button, and that way you can have it required every time. And if you have your answer key set up with your point values and all that kind of stuff, it's really easy. You can also create rules for responses that can be given for short answer questions. So let's say you want it to be between certain numbers, or you want it to be a number in general. You can make it have those response validations by clicking the triple dot in the bottom of the question and choosing response validation and putting that in. You can also customize the error text, so you can make it say like, you must pick a number between 0 and 3, and then it'll pop up if they try to give a different answer. So it's a pretty great feature for response validation. You can also eliminate opportunities for cheating. So shuffle those question options by clicking the triple dot in the bottom and shuffling those question options, and it will then have it so that the options are all different, especially if you have people taking quizzes together or near each other. You can also shuffle questions all together. So I kind of want to show a little bit of this because I think it's important. So let's try this again. I'm going to try, what is the capital of Washington, and see what it pops up with. Oh, it doesn't like Washington. Oh, there it goes, Olympia. And then I can add all for a bunch of different options. And then I can go click this triple dot right here, and I could choose shuffle option order. So that way it shuffles these up, and it's done. Easy peasy. I just made my first question. So it's got that option as well. That's really cool. And you can make it so that you're saving yourself a lot of time when you do this. You can also pull questions from a question bank or from another form. So if you have a form that has questions in it, you can import questions from another form and then go find that form and import the questions that you want, so you don't have to recreate them if you already have them in a previous form. So that's a really great option here. You can see all my forms are popping up. I've got lots of them. So that's a great option as well. And you've just got lots of features in here that I think are really important for you to recognize and use, so that way you're not wasting your time making a ton of forms.